Morning, everybody. So it's been a wild few weeks and I don't even know what I'm saying now, just because my brain's going 2,000 miles an hour. So life gives you opportunities if you follow them, maybe, or left and right turns. Sometimes you take a right turn when you should have took a left. I don't know which way I turned, but I got an opportunity presented to me that I couldn't pass up. We'll go into all those details later, why I made some choices, but first part right there is first batch of aluminum that will be going into the new Nubworks headquarters. So long story short, I kind of bought my day job from my boss, and I no longer have a boss. I'm my own boss full-time, and Nubworks will be operating out of 1/3 of Tango Manufacturing. So we came to an agreement on me buying some equipment and then leasing some space. So that's what I got to work with. Brian and Clayton and Josh moved most of the equipment that I'm not purchasing out yesterday. And then also have full-time employee Jackson, which, well, we made the bumper video. I haven't posted it yet. Maybe it'll post before this. Anyway, we'll talk with him in a bit. He's running parts in there, and we'll do a little walkthrough here in a little bit. So do a little walkthrough, show you what's up while it's empty. And Jackson and I's heads have been turning, so we got a lot of work to do. All right, got parts running. So this is pretty cool that Nubworks stuff is now running in here. One good one, we got a new, to me, FMB saw. Doesn't look like a lot to many people, but that's big for me. We got, this thing's actually kind of a bastard child, so I actually kind of like it. But this thing's a little ripper, the Haas VF1. We found out after we got this that this is actually the bastard software, and there's not a lot we can do with it, and it's really not worth upgrading to a next-gen controller. It's just not there. It does have a probe. We threw a probe on it, tool setter, probe, and this guy took a little piece of Saunders machine work, and my pallet that I have on the Tormach, well, they have one for a VF1. However, I needed to mount these Jergens vices on it, and their pallet would not work. Our subplate wouldn't work for these vices, so I had to make my own, or I would have just bought theirs. But this thing worked out. Made my own when was running a VF6, so that was cool. So I can't mount mod vices to this. It's not a big deal. Maybe I'll make some subplates that actually go on that, and then I could put mod vices on it. So a subplate on a subplate. I bet we could make that. Either way, we're gonna have 2 mills running. Maybe the Tormach is for second ops, engraving, prototyping, and then this thing is for production. Actually, just dialing in, I haven't posted to the Haas from Fusion before, so these are the first posts from Fusion to the Haas. Different recipes from the Tormach to the Haas, which I'll go through all my parts and comb over them and get speeds and feeds dialed in for each machine. But This will do mostly first, second ops. Tormach will be for like research, engraving, things like that. And this one, I think I can still get another minute and a half, 2 minutes out of it. And we can run 2 at a time. Then over here, Jackson's slaying away on our first purchase order for a local company, and the Mighty Viper. So this is actually a pretty cool little lathe. It doesn't look like much, but it's 15 horsepower. Got a live tooling on it, and well, you can't ever see in a lathe window what's going on, but major capacity added for us. So, and the other big one, Jackson decided I'll take a gamble and work for Nubworks. So here's what we got. Jackson went to school for machining, came to work for Tango, worked with me for
5 months.
5 months?
Yeah.
And then world's crazy right now, so business slowed down, all kinds of weird things happened, which gave me this opportunity to capitalize. And it's either shit or get off the pot and make Nubworks work. And Jackson decided that I'm not too crazy, that he trusts me enough to jump on board. Maybe he's crazy too.
I even left my other job.
Yeah, he left his other job to come, he trusts me that much. So we got empty space, we got a desk, we got some things gonna happen here. You'll check in a few times, but we really got to bust our ass and make this thing work. So exciting times coming. I'm not going to make any promises on what I'm going to make because I haven't delivered on those before. So time to bust our asses and grind away.
What's up, guys? I'm Jackson. I'm the newest Nubworks employee. Right now we're doing these little I think it's a little adapter bracket. Yeah, it's just this little guy. Running about 2,500 RPM, about 40 inches a minute. It's about 4th out per tooth per revolution. But yeah, we're turning out pretty good. It's like one of the first few parts we're actually doing here as Nubworks on the Haas VF1. So yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be interesting, but it should work out hopefully. But yeah, here's some little B-roll of the machine doing its work.
All right, so we're checking back in here. It's been a little bit. Jackson did some reorganizing. We still got more stuff moving in. Got a computer, got some World Cup finals on. Jackson is in his little laboratory he created, making some parts. He really likes the shiny finish he got. I'm super proud of him too, because this is stuff that he can focus on getting better, and I don't have to worry about it like I used to. And he's working his butt off to make him look better. Nothing special, but it's parts to pay the bills. Then We got a friend over here who is checking his parts out that we are gonna just dial in a couple features. And he's getting pretty stoked, as am I, because got a little frustrated earlier in the process, and then sometimes you just let things go and see what's gonna happen, and a couple failures might have turned into something really cool. So I'm glad we didn't like the first go. Anyway, we're gonna discuss some details. He brought over some breakfast burritos. Maybe we get a fat guy breakfast burrito review in on this one. And we'll check in a little bit after me and him talk over some features here. Alrighty, so we're gonna wrap this Friday up. Things have been going pretty good. We had a couple mishaps today that yeah, me and him are gonna have a little talk later about cost of inserts and stuff, but pretty good overall. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Here's a good opening video. You guys got a little walk around the shop, seeing what we're doing. We got a couple happy customers today. Machines have been running for 2 weeks straight for the most part, and got some new POs today that will keep us employed a couple more weeks. And I don't want to say big things from Nubworks coming, because each time I've said that, I've failed on delivering a lot of things.
I'm here now.
Yeah, so blame him. Yeah, so if you like what you're watching, please like and subscribe. Hopefully get the YouTube stuff going good, do more machine shop stuff, and then grow that as we're growing a machine shop and getting some cool stuff out to the world to enjoy. So have a good weekend, everyone, and see you on the next video.